Can you share with us a time that you've had a failure in your life? Tell us what happened. Why was it a failure? How did you feel? And then how did you get past that? How did you overcome that? And what did you take away from that experience?
Well, I wish I can call it just one failure, but I had a recurring failure. I used to overshare with my colleagues. And this happened a few years ago. I worked at a school division as a curriculum specialist in STEM education. And this was about 10 years ago. And I took a deep dive, as you can tell, into STEM, into PBL, and into computer science. And I was like a kid who had a new toy. And I would run into my colleague's office and let them know everything I was doing, everything I heard. I would email them a new article, a new blog that I read, I heard. And so I'd say that the failure was due to lacking emotional intelligence and realizing how they were, number one, interpreting me, but number two, really soaking everything in. And so in order for me to learn how to not do that, I had to learn how to hang back and let my work speak for itself. And so because of Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and blogging, they saw my work. And so eventually, all of my lateral colleagues in math, ELA, science, and social studies ended up reaching out and asking me to train and work with them and their teachers. And so for me, I always appreciate when someone appreciates my work. But when it comes from a colleague that is a lateral colleague and does what you do, for me, that's like the ultimate. It's like Dr. Maya Angelou once said, do the best you can until you know better. But when you know better, do better.